Hello my loves and welcome back to the next video. If you're new here, hi, hello, my name is Liz X and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today actually we are doing a Q&A, which I posted this video on my TikTok and I actually got a lot of really interesting questions. So we're gonna go through as many as we can. And I am just so happy to be here for another video, guys. Let's keep going. I love you so much, and make sure you like and subscribe. So the whole purpose of this video was I was laying down last night and I realized that I never really shared a lot of information about me on YouTube. On TikTok I share a little bit more, but I feel like I have subscribers here who don't know me from TikTok. So we're gonna do both here, and we're gonna start off with our first question, which is from Problem Child. What's your zodiac sign? My birthday is March 6th. I was born in 2003 and I am a March Pisces. I love being a Pisces. I like the whole koi fish zodiac sign. The thing is about me is, even though I am a water-based sign, I am petrified of water. Terribly petrified of water. I don't know how to swim. I never learned. I have a abrasion in my ear. I'm half deaf in one of my ears. So just the thought of going near water makes me have so much anxiety. The next one comes from ATH321. How much time does it take for you to do your Dobby makeup? And also, you are gorgeous, oh my god. First of all, thank you for the compliment. I really appreciate that. And by Dobby makeup, they're referring to this Dobby makeup that I do. I do Dobby makeup quite a lot. He was the first player I ever cosplay. And the only thing I wish I could change was the staples. I can't glue staples to my face. I've tried. Yeah, imagine walking downstairs and my parents seeing me with staples glued to my face. But usually with Dobby makeup, it can take me around 20-30-ish minutes, just because I have to paint my chest, my neck, my face. I have to paint in all the staples and everything. So I'd say about 20 to 30 minutes, and I usually get quite a bit of content out of it. Dobby is one of my favorite people to cosplay because he's just so sassy and I love him. And I've also done Sukuna, which Sukuna's makeup was hard to do just for the fact of everything was symmetric. I made a video about that too, saying that Sukuna was doing too much. Alright, what else we got? What's your favorite anime other than MHA? So I have watched quite a few animes. I've watched Attack on Titan, Death Note, plus the live action Death Note. I've watched Haikyuu. I've watched a lot of different things. I actually watched the Brothers Grimm one that's on Netflix, and it was so good in my opinion. I'm a big Brothers Grimm lover, stan. I love them so much. But I'm pretty sure right up below MHA, 100% it is Fruits Baskets. I love this anime more than anything, and it made me cry so many times. I will rewatch it and still cry at the same point. I love Toru and Kyo. I love Yuki. I love every single one of the zodiac signs, and I love it. I love that anime. MHA and Fruits Baskets are two completely different genres, but I love them for their specific genre. It's just, I love it so much. So our next one is from Jade Johnson, and she asks, what made you start making skits, and who's your MHA crush? Right off the bat, MHA crush is either Tokoyami or Shoto Todoroki. Love them both so much, but if I was going to have a female crush, I would 100% either go for Momoyai Rozu or Mina. I don't know, something about them. All the characters in My Hero, besides some of course, are just chef's kiss. Dobby, he takes Shoto and Tokoyami right out of the mix. Dobby is king, yes. And why I started making skits. So I always used to get really, really badly bullied for liking anime, or people would say, well, you don't look like you watch anime. You've probably watched one sound on it and think you're a part of the fandom because you're not toxic. I get that all fandoms can be toxic. All fandoms are, all right? Everyone has opinions. Everybody is how they want to be, how they want to dress, how they want to look. I just don't look like the classic anime stereotype. And honestly, anime just gives me so much joy. I watch it for the plots, I watch it for the characters. I love the storylines, and I love making skits about creating characters and then showing what their lives would be like, making funny skits. Like, I never thought people would want to watch these types of skits. And I've met so many awesome people, so many sweet people, and yeah, I mean, it's fun in my opinion. I love the different types of anime. I love the characters, and the way that I can just come up with stories is just so fun, and to put smiles on people's faces is all I want to do. Next up is Carter. I actually know Carter from my lives, and Carter asks, why did you become an author? So, that's actually the only person to ask about the whole, like, side gig of me being an author. I have published 3 books, and I published them in 2023, and I've been doing it ever since. It'll come up on almost 2 years this coming year. And I, once again, was a huge writer. I was a huge English person in school. I am actually very smart, and I know that's kind of talking high of myself, but I am smart physically and street smart. And I remember in creative writing, you know, I was so adamant on it, but the one person, I actually dedicated my first book to her, and she was my freshman year English teacher. That was when I wrote my first book. It was, your first book is always going to be awful. And I learned that, and someone had to tell me that, and I tell people that too. But it was a dream of mine, and I love writing, and now I have 3 books out, and it just making characters, making up stories, like my mind, instead of getting made fun of for it, people are enjoying it. They're telling me like, oh my god, this was amazing, you're awesome, you're a great author. Like, you know, like, it was just a hobby that I had, and then someone actually believed in me, and that was my teacher. And I will forever be grateful to her, and that's why the book that is dedicated to her has sold in 8 different countries worldwide. So, huge shout out to her as to why I became an author. Ooh, our next one up is Michaela Gree. I also know Michaela from my lives. She asks, what pets do you have, and also, what is your favorite food? Start off, my favorite food is, chicken wings. Honestly, nothing can beat a good thing of chicken wings. I love chicken wings. I have no shame. And I ate chicken wings last night, to be honest. I did. And they were delicious. Do I have any pets? Yes, I do. We have a family dog, and his name is Jack. I will put up a picture right here of my adorable little boy. I love Jack. He is a French Bulldog. When I first moved here to where I'm currently living, I was severely depressed. I was in the deepest mental rut I had ever been in my life, and I just picked up and came to this new town, started over, and Jack was always there next to me, and I love him more than anything. We had a cancer scare with Jack, and he had a mass on his lower hip, and we had to have it removed. He had to have surgery to get it removed. But good news, he is a healthy boy. It was not cancerous, and he is still thriving, and he loves to cuddle. I think we have about 2 or 3 questions left here. So this one person, their tag is just a crab. So this is Crab, as I'm sorry, I don't know your name. How does Dabi feel about his family? Shoto, Endeavor, Natsuo, Fuyumi, Rei, his sisters-in-law, and niece. So, as you know, one of my original characters is the daughter of Shoto Todoroki and Momo Yayorozu, and her name is Kayato. And she looks just like Dabi without the burns. She's got white hair, bright blue eyes like him. And so Dabi still hates his father. Natsuo doesn't really like Kayato just because she looks like Dabi. So he goes to Dream Dabi. And as Dream Dabi does, he hops dreams and he talks to everyone in his bloodline. And he can now talk to Momo because she is pregnant with their second child. So I feel like Dabi is just very happy for Shoto, that he's thriving, he's living, he's just being happy and free. So he loves his brother and his sister-in-law, and he still loves Fuyumi, and he still loves Rei, but Endeavor and Natsuo he's still working with, you know. Sisters-in-laws, I feel like Davi would be like, I am not visiting you in your dream when all of them are over. Nah. He's a sassy boy, and that's why we love him. So this is the last one, the last question I found, and it is, how do you decide names and quirks for your OCs? And this is by Charlie Moon _X, who I also know from my lives. A lot of these people I know from my lives, and they just know me, you know. They're like, oh, but I don't know you. So names and quirks for my OCs. So I thought about maybe how the two quirks of their parents would combined, or if not, be sent, like, transferred down to them. So Kayato's, of course, is Freezer Bird. She has blue flames, and she got that from Todoroki and the Todoroki family side. Red's is Lava Rocks, so skin hardening like her father, and lava, aka like acid, from her mother. And when I was coming up with their names, I was like Googling about like what means what, and like from our language to Japanese, and that's kind of how I created it. For example, Anabi's name means firecracker in English, so I thought that was a really cute idea. Akio, how I came up with hers was, you know, Inko. I thought like Deku would try to name his child after his mother because she raised them. And I don't know, it's just when I made the characters, their names just fit. Red's, obviously, people were confused about Red's at first. Red was named after her father, Red Riot. So it's his little Red Riot, as he used to call her when she was a kid. So I thought that was just a really, really, really cute way to incorporate Kirishima's name with hers. So to finish off the video, let me just put some random facts at you guys. So I said that I only have half an eardrum in one of my ears. I lost about 60% of my eardrum, and I've lost about, last I checked, which was a couple years ago, about 20% of my hearing, but it's gotten worse over the past couple years. I used to have to get yearly hearing tests, but now I don't anymore because I don't see a regular ENT anymore. I have 13 tattoos. One is a cover-up, so I've been tattooed 14 times. I am a licensed phlebotomist. That is what I do full-time for work, is I draw blood in a hospital, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. I have done it for 5 years, and I love it so much. And my natural hair color is this black on top, but the bottoms are bleached where the maroon sets in. I like to try different colors every couple months. I love doing makeup. I love making up my own characters. I love doing stories. My name is actually Alyssa, but everyone calls me Liz. Everyone around me has always called me Liz. I am a summer girly. I love the sun. I love summer. And I am not a cold girly. I do not like cold. I sleep with 4 blankets every single night. And you know, there's not really much about me. I love to read. My dad and I, so this bookshelf behind me, my dad and I actually built together, and he built my work desk as well. I have a writing desk upstairs in my room. I am a huge horror fan. If you cannot tell, I love horror movies a lot. They are, in my opinion, so amazing. I crochet, you know, like I'm a woman of all hobbies. I do my own nails. I started doing special effects makeup last Halloween, and really that's all about me. I'm more of a horror book, mystery thriller person. I've always been that way. I do say this a lot on my TikTok. I do struggle mentally with 3 mental illnesses, and that is BPD, depression, and anxiety. I do see a psychiatrist for it, and I like to show, because people will say, of course, you know, stereotypical things of, you don't look like you have that. Do you want to see my medical records? That's literally all I can really say, because it has been hard, but with the help of you guys and everything, it truly made me help me find myself, and I thank that for you guys every single day. And yeah, that's about it. My favorite color is purple or blue, whatever, or black. Usually black, because I usually wear black, as I'm wearing black right now. But yeah, guys, that's a little bit of a Q&A and fun facts about me. I love you all so much. I hope you have a great day, and I hope that you guys are smiling and I can put a smile on your face. Without further ado, I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. Bye!